welcome back to Meadow Green Farm. It's a beautiful spring day. We're up in the garden. We're getting ready to put some row covers on our potatoes and our broccoli. But as you can see already, we've started planting some for the season. So I'll take you for a quick walk around and show you what we got going on. Over here is where we grow our corn every year, and this year we've decided to expand and we're trying to get double the harvest. So we already get 2 crops per season, and we've had some friends and family that are interested in sweet corn, so we know it's going to sell really well at the farm stand. So far we've just pulled back the mulch that was in this walkway, and then I'm going to broad fork it, loosen the soil, I'll add some compost and level this all out. But this hairy vetch over here, it almost looks like I planted this as a cover crop, but I didn't. Nature kind of took over and it started growing, and I figured, you know what, it's a nitrogen fixer, it's good for the soil, so I'm just gonna mix it into the soil and add compost on top. Over here in this row is where I planted red onions. They're not coming up yet because I've only planted them 2 days ago, but my plan is to companion plant zucchini and summer squash in here with the red onions. Now, I already have some onions growing in a row down here, you'll see, but those are white and yellow onions, which are really good for storage, and we've done really well with them. But I wanted some red onions for fresh eating in the end of the summer when we're grilling and all that. So this row is potatoes. This is russet potatoes and Kennebec white potatoes in this row, and this is where we're gonna put the row cover on. We have a real flea beetle problem, so we found that row covers are definitely worth it. Over here is where I've planted snap peas. So we have a lot of peas coming up. I also have planted some red Merlot lettuce in front, and then further down is some Salad Sensation spinach that's coming up. And then on the other side, I have lettuce. This is Capitan lettuce, and it's germinated really well. I was looking to see which side would do better, whether in front of the peas or behind them. And so far, in front is winning because all the lettuce seeds I planted in front of the peas have germinated and are growing very well. In this next row is broccoli. So this is the Green Magic broccoli that I planted. We've grown this Green Magic broccoli for a few years now, and we've gotten excellent harvests, and we really like it. It produces really large, like 6 to 8 inch wide heads, and then you get the side shoots also. So again, I used the cloches, and I can show you. They're starting to come up. They don't quite have their true leaves yet, but they are all starting to come up. And I had pretty good germination rate. There's only, I think, 2 spots that didn't have anything coming up, but I will just transplant some in there to fill the row. And we put row covers on this row also because the flea beetles really like broccoli, and it helps with the cabbage moths and their worms. So. But down here, in front of the broccoli, I planted some Detroit dark red beets. I've grown these for a couple years too. They're really good for pickling, and we do have a pickling beets video out there if you want to watch that. It's pretty fun. I really like the pickled beets, and I had never tried them before. This row is the onions that I was talking about. So, oh, there's a little calendula here that's blooming too. But these are all the white onions and yellow onions, and I planted them in the fall. And I like to do that and overwinter them. That way I have a early summer harvest rather than such a late season harvest. The rest of this row is garlic, and I had such an excellent harvest of garlic last year that I just now, like what, 2 or 3 days ago, I said, oh no, I'm out of garlic, and I had to actually buy some. So it lasted a long time. So this year I doubled what I planted so that I don't run out. And garlic seems to store really well in our cold drum. So I'm really happy about that and excited to have an excellent garlic harvest again. They're doing really well. They overwintered really well too, so should be good. The only other thing in the garden right now is the strawberries, and they are doing very well, and they are flowering and they are ready for spring. And we are ready for an excellent harvest. So we've also noticed that strawberries sell really well around here, and we always have people asking and looking for strawberries. So we did expand. Our 1 row of strawberries has now become 2 rows. So I am getting ready to be picking strawberries, and hopefully Jacob will help, because it is, once they are ripe, it's like you need to pick them every single day. And most of them end up being stored or sold, but a lot of them end up in our mouths. But I just love the flowers on these strawberries. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have some asparagus that's coming up. Also, we planted it a couple years ago and it's been doing really well. Getting ready to go pick some. It looks like it's ready. And then also in between the fruit trees, we have where Jacob is starting his cut flower garden. He's decided to plant cut flowers in between all of the fruit trees in the orchard, and he wants to sell them down at the farm stand this year. As you can see, there's not really too much going on in the garden right now because it is early spring still, but we have a lot more planned, and there's going to be a lot more going on really soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I shouldn't say that. As you can see, there's really not too much going on in the garden right now because it is still early spring. But we have a lot more planned, and it's going to be exciting, so stay tuned for that. But right now we need to get to work and get these row covers on these rows. Whoa. Yeah.
Get it, Gabby.
I got it. Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna drop it. We folded them up really nicely, so this is gonna be super fun. Here. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You twist it up.
Yeah. I folded them, just like I fold fitted sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not worth the battle. Like, yeah, we just need something right here. Thanks. It's nice that it's like so super windy while we're doing this. Yeah, it works out great.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that one came out awesome.
Well, I actually started in the middle.
Yeah.
And then work the slack out to the end.
Well, we got those row covers on our potatoes and our broccoli, so those will protect them from pests. Next will be up in the garden. I just have carrots for a cool season crop left to plant, and then we can move on to warm season crops like the tomatoes and peppers and beans and everything else. So that's going to be it for today's video. Really appreciate you coming along with us and watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and please consider subscribing to our channel. Until then, have a great day.